this time, we will allow the press that's here, if they would like to address any of the representatives or members of the committee. We have about 5 minutes if you'd like to share that or questions. Mr. Kodas, did you have anything you'd like to?
Well, I definitely think that as a local television representative, we can bring some light and hopefully with consent, show the situations that people are going through, and if the renal centers or any of their constituents are willing, we'd like to shine some light on this and bring a personal side to this to help address either the legislators or just to raise the community awareness so that there is a demand. Because, you know, you look at the resuscitators, the things that they use now on planes and other things like that, it took a long time before that became a common thing where there was something to resuscitate people when they had heart attacks. So I may not understand the full extent of the need for the generators and how they operate, but making sure that we have adequate equipment and we raise people's awareness that these services need to be provided for. There's too many people in the dark that will go along with the fear of spending money to addressing the need for good health.
You're absolutely right.
You know, and in the deeper sense, we have to continually raise the awareness and do things to ensure the prevention that people don't wait till the end stage when their crisis needs more attention and more expense.
I thank you, and I appreciate that. I will say, in answer to the first part of your question, I think that would be it wouldn't be feasible because of the HIPAA laws. You can't go in and take pictures of people that are sick, even going and coming. In my opening statement, I did share that there was a patient that felt so adamant about what was going on that he was going to start a petition. But we cannot go in and just take a look at what's going on there because the laws does not allow us. There is privacy on the patient's part also.
Interview him at the TV station or something, you know.
Well, perhaps so, but
yeah.
In the broader sense, we can get input that makes it in real clear terms to the broader public, as well as hopefully something that we can communicate to our legislative leaders or decision makers.
I understand.
There's ways to bring that information more directly to them through YouTube or directly sending something. So yeah, I would be glad to entertain other suggestions.
The reason I said that, we didn't want to cause conflict with the patients.
I understand.
The patients. So
I understand that.
At this point, thank you, Mr. Kodas. And you didn't tell us your TV station.
It's Channel 96. We're the City of Muskegon's government access channel.
Thank you so much.
Some other press people here.
Mr. Fair.
Yes, I believe the community as a whole need to know the problems that the community is facing without generators, and how many who died from not having generators, what percentage, you know, of that. That's an education right there. And if people are aware of a large percentage of people dying from not having a generator, that can really kind of get the community moving. And also, I think it needs to be organized, not mobilized. You know, you can mobilize a lot of people about different issues, but that doesn't really change anything. I think it's important to organize, and I think in one place you can do it in the churches. That's what a lot of people from the inner city goes to. Help the ministers, you know, people have a lot of respect for ministers. They should be relating to their congregation about the importance of having a generator and the cause of not having the bad causes of not having a generator. For instance, too, like the Constitution, what Mr. Gill was saying, I think the community should be able to raise money to make copies and put in the churches and all our organizations. I think we need to take some, you know, a part in dealing with our situation in the inner city. I think we all have power. We have representatives and senators. Maybe they're not sensitive to what's going on, but we should be able to be sensitive to what's happening and should be able to do something about it.
Thank you. Mr. Fair, and would you like to share with us your news entity? Your newspaper? You're representing?
Oh, Midwest Business Alliance Journal.
Mr. Charles Fair. And at this time, would someone like to?
Come on, Paul.
Okay, we have Mr. Paul.
WBS, I guess my question, I got it late, I don't know if you already addressed it. Is there any other states that have set a law like this?
There are 2 states that we found legislation for, but they hadn't passed, to our knowledge.
One was Hawaii, and the other was Hawaii.
Wyoming?
And,
Wyoming, I think.
yeah.
Oh,
But there's nothing passed at this point.
yeah, I just read on Hawaii, it seemed like an entity took it upon itself to get some generators. That's all.
We thank you.
Sure. You know, another thing that's been employed that to help deal with issues like this is often public-private partnerships. You know, a number of businesses have foundations that do support efforts to help do things for the benefit of the community. So we should also continue to explore options where businesses in the community as well see a benefit to help make sure that that this equipment is available. Because if we run into the deadline or the dead end of not being able to get support from the government or with the business that manufactures this equipment, we might have to employ other strategies to help fund these the means to the equipment.
We thank you, Mr. Codas. Those are comments that are duly noted. At this time, Brother Dawson, would you like to share anything before we close our meeting?
Yes. Madam Chairman, I found out this morning that other people feel the way. Look how many parts that we can play talking about the same thing. We've got so many parts of this program that we haven't even touched. I just listened to name of people you called, that you talked to. We got a big problem, but it boils down to a human problem. And we got to get busy. I represent Christians. I advise you to pray first. That's what you need to do. That's a fellow that's able to take care of all of the problems we got. Well, we talk about the church, but when the last time you been to church? I don't know if they can do anything at the church if I don't go to church. So I don't want to be blaming people that they should be a part of this, but all of us got a part to play. And so I'm learning here that look how many different people that the senator called out here asking a question, did you contact? Who is involved with this plan? This is a disease going on. It's going to be here for a while. And I talked to Carrie last night. Educating you for the future is good. Work hard on that. But right now, we got dying peoples right now.
That's right. That's right.
That's where this local branch is right now. Its priority is doing something right now. And I'm blessed just to be in this meeting this morning.